Alright everyone, it's time for Vermont Issues episode 128. There was actually a small plane that crashed literally about 10 miles from here. Actually, I don't even know if it's exactly 10 miles. I think it might be a little bit less. As of yesterday night, an old man, I think he was 89 actually, he left from Pittsfield, Mass, and he crashed in Pittsford, Vermont, which is, that's a little weird. I'm assuming he probably had a heart attack while he was flying, or he got confused, like dementia-wise. I mean, he was 89, just crashed in the woods, which is tragic. It was a Cessna. It was one of these small planes, for only a handful of passengers. He was the only one aboard, so nobody else was harmed. But they were looking for him. Apparently, he was flying low over the area, like freakishly, dragging tail against trees low. And so people called the police. Otherwise, he might have not been found for quite some time. If nobody had actually reported it, it'd be like, well, he could be anywhere within this 100-mile range. Good luck, especially this time of year, there's less maybe foliation on the trees, so you can see it from above maybe more easily. But from the ground, you're not going to really see that much. You realize, even though Vermont is a fairly small area, if you were searching for something in any of the more substantial chunks of forest here, good luck. It's going to take you a long time, and that's with a fairly good team to actually go looking. With winter bearing down, of course, if you get a plane crashes and then you get a foot of snow, you're probably not going to find it until the thaw, which means that it's going to be kind of ripe when you do find it. So condolences to the family of this man. I mean, he was a master pilot. So he's used to this. So I would assume probably confusion, heart attack, maybe he had a stroke while he was flying. That's always possible. He died doing what he loved, though. I mean, if he was an actual pilot, I guess he died happy. It's like he gets to go out in a burst of flames. But no, I thought it was weird. And the only reason I'm really this is a Massachussetts man. It's I guess the reason is, of course, this crashed only like 10 miles from here, so that makes it a little bit more relevant, I think, than if it crashed somewhere else in Vermont, at least by my standards, because it's like, well, I do live here. I've been through Pittsford, dozens of times. It's basically, it's the next substantial sort of small town past Rutland to the north, which is, I mean, that's not saying much, but there are actually houses and stuff there. And then you've got like Brandon and stuff that's further north. Other than Proctor, there's not a whole lot that goes on in that particular neck of the woods. It's very, very small. It's not really a town by anyone else's standards. Look it up. It's a village. But by Vermont standards, it's a small town, I guess, which, again, that's why you have trouble finding the plane when it crashes, potentially. It's a very rural state. So there's a lot of trees, a lot more trees than there are people. I think there are more cows than there are people in some states. We used to be like that, sadly not anymore. So, yeah, he did crash. He is dead. But he apparently died happy because he's like, well, I'm going to take to the skies. That's about all. Peace out.